the tiebreak match between Anish Giri and Dmitry Andreikin has finished. It was 1.5-half. The first game was drawn. The second game, Andreikin won. Anish, thank you for joining us. Obviously, at this point, Dmitry is showing his own game in the live broadcast, but here we want to hear your views as well. So, what is your take on the tiebreak today?
Yeah, it was not very good for me. I think in the first game, I didn't realize how good my final position was. I felt it should be good, but I didn't see. I had multiple good ways, but I didn't see either of them. And the things that I saw, they didn't look clear to me, and they weren't clear. So I think I should have probably thought a bit harder there of how to continue, because yeah, I had actually good chances there. And in the second game, I was not sure at some point what exactly was going on, but clearly I was in control for a long time. And at some point I felt I'm getting dangerously close to his king, so things were looking good on the board, but I didn't have enough time and I have to kind of finish him off. And I started missing some of his moves, and the things I intended, I started seeing some flaws in them, and at the same time, time started to go down dangerously. And yeah, I kind of, well, I wouldn't say panicked as such, but yeah, when you have just a little time, the move you wanted to make didn't work, you make the other movement. I started missing many things. So when at some point, the move I intended was actually winning, I heard, but I didn't see the follow-up, because I saw a defense for him, but then I have a strong follow-up that wins, even two follow-ups that win. And in what I did, finally I missed that he can come out to the queen instead of moving the king first. And then I could still fight in the game if I traded the knights, but I noticed a very nice tactic, so I thought he missed it, and I went for it, but actually he has very good defense after that, that I missed. And then, basically it was kind of stupid, because if I had traded the knights, I would still remain in somewhat, with a good fighting chance to try and hold the game. But because I thought that he missed something, and I got kind of ambitious again, because of that, I ended up in a lost position and didn't have a fighting chance anymore. So it was just kind of very unfortunate. I mean, it's difficult, especially in games with short time control, when at some point there comes the moment of truth, and you have to find the right move, and there is little time, and there is no time to take a deep breath or whatever. You just have to either see it or not, and then it can be hard.
Well, luck plays a big role in these moments as well, I guess, when it's down to the second.
I wouldn't call it luck as luck in the sense that I got unlucky, but more luck in the sense that if you are lucky, you can maybe in those 10 seconds the right move occurs to you, or maybe it just doesn't. And in that sense, I just missed two things. I mean, sometimes I don't miss these things, but sometimes I do, and today I did.
Overall, how is this tournament in Belgrade for you? How satisfied are you with your play? Of course, not talking about the last two games.
Yeah, the play was fine. Even in the last game, I cannot say the whole play was bad. I mean, it was a normal fighting game. But in chess, it's not about sort of play. It's sometimes, or mostly, it's about critical moments, and that's what separates good results from a bad one. That in the critical moment, these are very small things, but they really make or break your tournament. So, I mean, I was happy to qualify from the group. As I mentioned, it was the essential thing for me, so that for the next tournament, at least I have some motivation to prepare and play there, because otherwise it would be very unpleasant that you have a tournament and you're not fighting for anything, so that's just no fun. So at least I keep that, but right now I'm very much focused on my last game, and I'm not happy with the way it finished, so I can't really look back. But I mean, of course, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I've played 8 classical games. They were all right. I scored 2 wins. I mean, that's a decent result in that sense. But I mean, it's not really about that here.
After this, you're going to Berlin. Are you going straight to Berlin, or what will you be doing in the meantime?
No, I live in the Netherlands, so that's quite nearby, and I'll stop over home definitely. There is some time. I think there's more than a week, So I'll
To relax and prepare both.
yeah, for sure. I'll work hard.
Anish, it's been a great pleasure to have you here, and the audience here is really grateful, obviously, to have someone of your stature in Belgrade. So thank you so much for all the great games and your time here. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, and good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah.